the spectacular way Islam reverses the gospel. It is a direct reversal. We've often said that, the Bible says that false teachers and false prophets are coming into the world. And if you look at Muhammad, he denies the core message of the gospel according to the New Testament. In other words, in the gospel, Jesus taught all kinds of things. But there was the core of the message that his closest companions went out and preached. And they always focused on his death by crucifixion, his resurrection from the dead, and his divine nature. Death, resurrection, deity. They always hit those 3 points. So if false teachers are going to come and try to corrupt that message, we can expect them to corrupt what? Death, resurrection, and deity. Muhammad comes along years later, and what's he say? Does he say, oh, it's all wrong, it's all Christianity's false, Jesus is a deceiver? No, he says, you Christians, you believe in God, so do I. You believe Jesus was born of a virgin, so do I. You believe he lived the most miraculous life in history, so do I. You believe he's the Messiah, so do I. You believe in all these things, so do I. I agree with you, ladies and gentlemen. There are just these 3 little things that we need to change. Jesus didn't die on the cross for sins, he didn't rise from the dead, and he didn't claim to be divine. The Christian response, of course, is, we've been waiting for you. But think about the reversal, because according to what Muslims tell us, Jesus didn't die by crucifixion. Well, who did? Judas. Judas died by crucifixion, according to what Muslims tell us today. Now think about that. The Christian gospel is that the one who is perfect and knew no sin died on behalf of the guilty, showing his supreme love and satisfying God's supreme justice. Islam reverses it and says the guilty, evil Judas was sacrificed in place of the righteous Jesus. And Muslims look at that and say, oh, you see, that's better. But then they end up with God as a deceiver, and they end up trying to destroy the greatest message ever delivered to human beings, a message that was verified by God through the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and Muslims try to do it away in the most insulting manner imaginable, a direct reversal. And again, that is exactly what we would expect if the Bible's true, that false prophets are going to come and are going to corrupt that message. In other words, we have confirmation from the Bible that the Christian message is true, and we're told false prophets are going to do something specific. They're going to try to corrupt that message. Exactly. So if someone comes along, whoever it is, and then goes against that message, especially someone who does it in a more obvious way than anyone else in history, like Muhammad, where he goes after every single one of the core teachings of the gospel and tries to flip them, that's identification from God that this man is a false prophet, and that's why no one should ever believe in him.